Hey there, hi there, ho there. Welcome to Juju Knows Best, where we put my readings to the test. Yeah. Give it a little acapella, but yes, this is a general timeless reading for the sign of water. This is a general timeless reading for the sign of water. We're going to be doing a general reading for, like I said, the sign of water. And we're going to be using this water tarot spread for you water signs out there. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. I've already pre-shuffled the deck off camera, but I shuffled a little bit more. This is for the sign of water. This is a timeless general reading for the sign of water. Sign of water. Timeless general reading for the sign of water. It being a timeless reading, that means that you can always refer back to this. I never said that to my other videos, but you know what? Since it is spring season, I'm springing up with some new videos. So that is why the energy is a little bit bright. It's a little bit passionate and super, super, super real. Here we go. Juju Knows Best. This is a general timeless reading for the signs of water. One last shuffle, signs of water. Cut that deck, cut the deck, yeah, cut that deck, cut the deck, yeah. At the bottom of the deck, we have the sign of Cancer in Mercury. It looks like Mercury on Mars. Mercury on Mars. This is the Three of Cups. Come on, hey, girlfriends, girlfriends, girlfriends. A little witchy energy, a little superhero. Maybe the super friends are getting together. It looks like the super friends are getting together, girl. This is at the bottom of the deck. We are going to use the tarot. We're going to be using the Zodiac Tarot for our main deck. If clarifications, I will be using the Mythos Tarot. For oracle messages, we'll be using the Human Spirit Oracle. Okay, the first, and we do have our selenite crystal just so I can connect with the masses. If it doesn't apply, do not deny. My energy is real. It just ain't for you this deal. Okay? Just saying. Okay, thank you so much, and hope that all the guides and the ancestors who are always watching over me and giving me positive, clear messages for the masses. Thank you so much. Let's check it out. First card is, where in water signs' life do they need to relax? Where in water signs' life do they need to relax? How can water sign creativity be used for self-care? How can water signs creativity be used for self-care? Where is water sign carrying the emotions of others? Where is water signs carrying the emotions of others? How is this affecting the water sign? How is this affecting the water sign? How can they release the water sign? How can the water sign release this energy? How can the water sign release this energy? How can water signs set healthy boundaries? How can they set healthy boundaries? How can the water sign learn to go with the flow more? How can the water sign go with the flow more? Let's check it out. Like I said, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Three of Cups. That is the Cancer card. That is the sign of Cancer. Three of Cups also talks about unions and conjointment. So that is about conjoining three things or two things in one. Mercury in Cancer. Mercury brings communication of emotions, where with Venus we had the discovery of emotions in relationship with another. That's in the Two of Cups. Here we are deeply connected with many people in a sisterhood, a friendship, sharing intentions, planning together, and working on something that is truly captivates us. We share the same language, which is what happens when we are surrounded by like-minded people, friends like us, with whom we share mutual understanding upon first glance. It is a card related to abundance, and the wealth comes only from shared experience. Keyword: sharing with a group, affinity, shared ideal, empathic, communication. Maybe you're communicating empathically. Maybe us water signs. I am a water rising, Cancer rising. So maybe a water sign energy. You're connecting to your empathy and allowing you to open up your empathic powers with your sisterhood, brotherhood, whatever hood that you feel like you guys are on ESPN and you guys are able to talk. First card we have, where can water signs relax in life? Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Moon Moon in Cancer energy. That is literally the moon's is Cancer's correlation. So that is Moon's planet. Cancer's planet is the moon, which is actually a star, which is kind of trippy. But hey, this is the Four of Cups. This is about sometimes always crying over spilled cups, or as you can see, this person's got full of cups, and apparently it's just not the cups that they want. They give you like a little posh energy, like, oh baby, I can't feel it, I don't want it. Moon in Cancer. Moon in Cancer is in its right position, its home. It represents an emotional world and depth of feeling which encounters home, the needs for protection in one's inner world in Cancer. The moon is the yin energy, feminine, mutable, receptive. In this card, we find Moon's tendency in Cancer to remain in touch with the past, memories, nostalgia, or with daydreaming and desires that haven't been realized. This tendency can lead us to lose what we need in the present, whether it's the opportunity or something new or some new beginnings, which is represented on the card by the cup that is handed over to the figure. When we encounter this card, we must pay attention to things that have become emotionally stagnant in our lives. Keywords: inner reflection, exercise, closure, apathy, loss of interest in the present. Maybe you are starting to lose yourself in the present moment. You know, this is a timeless reading, so maybe at this time you're kind of losing touch with the present. You're really wanting the future, but really you should be looking at how all your cups are full. Or maybe you're just not finding the things that you desire, which I understand. But be careful of the lack of apathy. You know, empathy is apathy's opposite cousin. So, you know, if you don't feel like feeling it, I understand, but at the same time, it's showing you that where you need to relax is looking for all those, sitting in daydreams, sitting in nostalgia and memories. You know, when you're a water sign, you can really feel like you have brought yourself back into the moment, because you can emote and feel the emotions. Next card: how can water signs creativity be used for self-care? Six of Pentacles, generosity. This is a sign of Taurus in the moon, which is funny because the moon came up over here. Moon is connected to the water. That is a watery energy, is the moon. The moon allows the tides to ebb and flow, just like generosity over here. It allows it to ebb and flow. Six of Pentacles also has a Taurus energy, so maybe you have some earth sign in you, or maybe you have an earth sign around you that is showing you balance and showing you what needs to be balanced out in your life. Maybe you've taken some advice from that earth sign energy. Six of Pentacles also is related to the moon, about emotions, your internal sensitivity part of individuals, where the Taurus is about material security and materialization of stability. So that being said, it's also rooted in the here and now, which is funny because in the past you really have been sitting in the past and things of that nature. This is going to help you generate a better relaxation for yourself if you use this self-care method. Taurus in the moon speaks of generosity, the ability to give and to share resources. In fact, the response of the Taurus needs a slow. And this response to a Taurus's needs is less reactive than a Aries, the sign that precedes it. It is linked to listening to their emotional side and intuition. This card also speaks of possibilities of receiving. How many times have we had a need, but we have not taken what we deserve? And how many times have we given too much to the point that we are drained of our resources? The Six of Pentacles asks us to understand whether in this moment we are takers or givers. Keywords: generosity, exchange, need, ability to receive. So maybe you are doing needing and receiving, especially with some water signs. I'm not gonna say, but yeah, Cancer. Y'all can be very, 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 very motherly because that's just your natural instinct. Let it be girl or boy. You just like to nature and nurture. But make sure you're nurturing and nurturing yourself, and you're balancing yourself out with a little bit of Libra energy, as you can see those scales. Where is your water sign's emotions being for others? Where is water sign carrying emotions for others? Oh, we have the Five of Cups. We have the Five of Cups. Now, it's in reverse. So just think, maybe you're trying to get over that spilt milk, which is really great. But this deck talks about everything in the upright. This also talks about how they are being cried over spilt milk and not even loving the cups. Now it's sad because he really isn't happy. This is the sign of Scorpio and Mars. That being said, he really is just upset because of the fact that he has spilt these three cups, but he has two other cups right behind him, just fine. Just like this person just doesn't want the cups at all. So now to see the journey grow and them not have any cups, it's sad. Mars and Scorpio. With the Five of Cups entered in Scorpio, the world of Scorpio, it is fixed, a water sign that has the ability to control their emotions in order to go deeper in the heart of matters. Here it meets Mars, a warrior planet of action and resolution. Upon first glance, it's a message seems hidden in the card, but it is not true. We see a figure observes three cups that have fallen on the ground and emptied. As we have seen, the three cups is abundance, sharing something we have lost behind, for something that we have lost in the moment. Behind the figure, there are two full cups. The card speaks of lingering on loss, as Scorpio would do. Mars is represent Mars is present in the action we do see and implied by the two full cups. That is, moving from discomfort to awareness and abandoning regret and transforming pain into something else. Keywords: loss, sadness, need to linger on something we no longer have. Maybe we're holding on to things that you just don't need anymore. I know water signs are really good for nostalgia lane, but sometimes nostalgia is not always best. How's this affecting the water sign? Oh, the Ace of Swords. Maybe you're trying to begin new communication. You're trying to talk to new communication, trying to open up new lines of communication so that you can express yourself in a way that everyone can hear your ideas and what's best to help you. This Ace of Swords also is about Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. That being said, Gemini is right behind Cancer, so maybe something happens in Gemini season. I'm just saying that out of spirit. The Ace of Swords, like all aces, represents the primordial matter related to this element. The air, which is that case. The idea, the illumination, when everything becomes clear, suddenly we have a clear view of the situation. It refers to the ability to see things as they are, discern, and eliminate the superficial or super fluorescence. The Ace of Swords cuts the unnecessary to leave the essential. It can be a new vision of things. It can refer to the ability to use rational side without getting bogged down by the emotional side. The sword separates truth from deceit and often refers to the art of words as communication of air, just like air signs. Key idea: lucidity, realistic. Keywords: lucidity, realistic vision, rationality, and ideas. So maybe you are the way that this is affecting you. You're trying your best to find a new vision, a new frame of life, a new way of getting out of that mindset. How can you release whatever you're caring about or whoever the emotions you're holding for? The Empress, we have the Empress. This is earthy energy, but it is also the sign of Taurus and Libra. It is Venus incarnate. Empress carries the number three, which is funny because we did talk about the three inside the Five of Cups. Three is about creation, follows intimate reflection of two. The Empress loves, pleasures, body, and harmony and nourishment. The incarnation of Mother Earth. She represents fertility, abundance, and life grows that is developed through all possibilities. She is the one who gives life, be it human or a project, idea, or vision. She is creative chaos, substance before it takes shape. The ability of love, care for, nourish, and protect, and grow. The Empress reminds us the importance of loving ourselves. She is deeply connected to the feminine. Venus planet that she is tied to expresses beauty, the joy of pleasure, and well-being well-being expressed through a relationship. It is our body and our health. It is also the star of the night, the one that shines first and shines the inner light. The corresponding sign is Libra and Taurus, and she belongs to the earth element. Keywords: creation, nourishment, life, love, harmony, beauty, and in a relationship. So basically, it's saying to release this, you're going to have to go into your boss empress mode and make sure that you're protecting yourself and nourishing yourself. Because once you're able to nourish yourself, you're able to nourish others and be that mother Goya, that mother Gaia, that mother Earth that you can be to help others. How can I set healthy boundaries? AKA water signs, moon energy, the moon card. This is the moon card, major arcana. So this is two major arcana in this deck. Inside this reading, two major arcana. Whenever this is a major life reading right now because of the fact that we have two major arcana cards in here. The moon is representation of Cancer. This also illuminates lies and allows us to see things in a realer light. The moon also invites us to observe more of our hidden and intimate side from close up. In the darkness, under its light, our senses become more receptive, and everything we see acquires a newer and deeper magical dimension, connected to the intuition, profound visions, and to the emotion, femininity, dreams, and psychic abilities. The moon card echoes intensely in Pisces. The moon asks us to investigate our darker side because only through the interrogation of every part can we access a more complete and spiritually satisfying life. It also asks us to observe the cycles of the completed in our life, to change them if necessary, and to avoid repeating the same errors. Pisces, the sign of the zodiac, is a guiding sign, and the Aries is the first sign. But Pisces is guided to the inner world, to our depths. At the end of the zodiac, the daily and spiritual are united and complementary. Just like the symbol itself, the sign, which depicts two opposing fishes governed by Neptune, the planet. Oh, my bad. The planet things governed by Neptune, the planet of things that are hidden and mysterious. It invites us into the unknown and the light of the moon. Keywords: dreams, sensitivity, inner reality, feminine, magic, mystery. Maybe you have something of mystery coming up to you. This is boundary issues. This is where you can set healthy boundaries. Maybe you want to make yourself more mysterious. Maybe you want to lean into your divine feminine and as nurturing as you can be. Edit the things out that will be mother lion and protect the things that need to be protected. This is also the sign of Pisces. I'm sorry, not the sign of Cancer. In this deck, it's the sign of Pisces. Moon usually represents Cancer, though, just to let you know. But it looks like Neptune's represented by the two fishes that are in here. Last but not least, how can you learn to go with the flow more? Wow, the Queen of Cups. You are back in your energy, honey. There's a lot of watery cards up in here. You've had a couple Earth and one Air, but there's a lot of watery cards. The Queen of Cups is representation of is representation of water and water, which means the Queen of Cups is the manifestation of soul of water. She is love unconditionally, is very sensitive and receptive, and knows how to listen and heal through empathy. She is pure of heart and doesn't let herself be influenced by the judgment of those she encounters because she can feel their soul. At the same time, however, she can be overwhelmed by feelings if she does not learn to set clear boundaries to protect her heart. She is very empathic and true embodiment of maternal strength. Keywords: ability to listen, healing, unconditional love. So this is for that watery energy. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, especially Cancer. You guys will be a little bit stronger in this reading because you're going to be, this message feels like it's more for you for the fact that it has a lot of moon, water on water type of energy. There's a lot of moons in a lot of these cards, so maybe it's that moony energy that I'm getting, that Cancerish vibe. But since it is a all waters reading, we do have all water signs. Okay, so Pisces and Scorpio as well. And to be honest, Scorpio was represented in here. Pisces was represented in here, and so was Cancer. That being said, she, like I said before, the Queen of Cups is about allowing you to find the flow, that allowing you to learn how to go with the flow. So just keep in that watery energy, and you will flow just like this cup, right? So we did have a couple major arcana, so I do want to clarify those cards. The only way I can clarify those cards is if I get my Mythos Tarot. This is the Mythos Tarot. It's all about Greek gods and goddesses. Mythos Tarot. This is a clarification. I just need a clarification. So how can water signs release what they are feeling? How can water signs release what they are feeling? Okay, 3 of Cups popped out. How can the water signs release what they are feeling? How can water signs release what they are feeling? The Page of Coins came out. A lot of earthy energy. And then we have the 2 of Cups that popped out. So we have it looks like a love interest that we're going through, or a love interest that's popping up. Hemorrhastius. He's a hermaphroditus. Maybe we're having maybe someone is having, talking about sex or having a sexual energy, or it's the battle of the sexes type energy that's popping up as well. Harmony, the Page of Coins. So this is about a material possession, maybe, especially since the Empress was in there. It's kind of funny because that is both earth. It is the earthy energy that kind of calls from that Page of Coins. So maybe there's a messenger of earth coming that has a fruitful energy about them that will allow you to, grow in business and things of that nature. The 2 of Cups, like I said, Hermaphroditus, was the son of Hermes and Aphrodite, henceforth Hermaphroditus, both half man, half woman. This card is about unity. It is about partnership, connection, and attraction, and joining forces. Maybe you're trying to join forces. Maybe you're joining forces within you, and this person that you're trying to release is also someone you care about very deeply, and they are trying to give you a message, but at the same time, it's a message of love and partnership and community. Also, the Page of Coins talks about ambition, desire, diligence, effort, solid beginnings, groundwork. So maybe someone is trying to set the groundwork for a new beginning and trying to release whatever old things didn't apply. So these are the Morai, the Fates. These are the 3 Fates. I love how 3 came in. So 3 times 2 is 6, which comes into the Empress 2 times, which that is the 2 of Cups. The page can be a 12, so there is 3 times in the 4. There's a lot of 3s, a lot of unionship, and a lot of teamwork, collaboration, building tasks, determination. The Morai are in unison. They work together to weave the tapestry of fate. Okay, so sometimes maybe you're trying to find a community, and you're gonna have to find the right people to make the right team, but at the same time you're gonna have to release those foes if they're not friendly. All right. Next, let's clarify the Moon card. Why is the Moon card in boundaries? Why are the healthy boundaries being put out for the Moon card? Clarify the Moon card for me, Spirit of Mythos. Ooh, too many cards, Spirit of Mythos. Too many cards, Spirit of Mythos. Give me just clarifying cards. Clarifying cards. Clarifying cards. The deck wants to speak about something. You guys are hiding something, or something is in mysterious boundary from yourself or from somewhere else. Maybe that's what you have to do, is set boundaries for yourself and make sure that if you're courting or talking to somebody, that they don't know everything automatically. Ooh, very funny. We have the Empress, 7 of Swords. The Empress, the 7 of Swords. We have Nyx. We have Nyx, the Star card. The Star card, Nyx in reverse. The Star card. That is also Major Arcana, Aquarius. Maybe you're talking to an air sign or having some Aquarius energy you're having to deal with. Last but not least, we have Dionysus, Hierophant. This is another major arcana. Something about your boundaries is really, really important right now. Henceforth, why you got two major arcana that have answered another major arcana. The Seven of Swords is about swift action, but the entries are usually about furies. They're about, I believe they're furies, but I just want to double check on that. Make sure I'm leading y'all astray. Which I couldn't in any day. Oh, they are the Furies. They are the goddesses of vengeance and retribution. So, when they are in the upright position, deception, trickery, tactics, strategy, lies, and cunning. So you're going to have to be cunning. You're going to have someone's trying to produce lies to you. Maybe you're producing lies to someone you care about. Maybe you don't have to do that. That's kind of generating and representing. But at the same time, if you have to be... Entries keep their eternal eye on those who ignore consequences. There is a gaze that once they've fallen on the gaze to someone in their life, they may imply shadow actions or to keep the secrets or keeping of secrets. And although sometimes secrecy is needed in your life, you should ask yourself whether your secret is worth the dishonesty, time, and anxiety invested to hide the truth and the chance of being found out. If this is not you, then listen to your intuition. Keep your eye out for changes in behavior of other people and around you, and it is important to recognize the secrets that can be kept to their owner and is not ready to reveal them to the world. Respecting privacy is rarely troublesome. So maybe you just gotta respect your privacy. Maybe you just need your privacy to be respected. The Hierophant is the Dionysus. This is about the god of chaos, ecstasy, and theater. In the risen position, which is upright, is about rebellion, observientness, new approaches, chaos, open conventionality, and non-conformity. Maybe you're trying not to conform to people's norms. Maybe that's something that you need to do to protect your boundaries. That is something that is very clear and it can be very true, because sometimes people don't understand what works for them, but it doesn't always work for you. Nyx is the goddess of the night. When she is in the reverse position, they call it fallen. Faithlessness, discouragement, insecurity, despair, disconnection, monotony. The night sky is dark, and Nyx is throwing darkness upon when the star is card is reversed in your reading. Faith and hope have been dim. Things are dark, and for a few stars in the sky to shine the way forward, you are currently going through a test of faith. So you must reaffirm your convictions and have confidence in yourself, for you're feeling disconnected and overwhelmed. Find the ways to reconnect and what is important to you, and listen to what the chorus of your soul is whispering. If you need help, seek out support. This is a good time to rediscover the creative side, leading into what helps you heal. If you're picking your own flaws or feeling unworthy of your love at the moment, Nyx is in your life to remind you to take time once again and fall deeply in love with yourself. Come on. So fall deeply in love with yourself. Go back to loving yourself and having love for yourself. So we're going to use the Human Spirit Oracle to give you an oracle message. We're going to use the Human Spirit Oracle to give you an oracle message. Oh, we got a couple poppers. And didn't even get to say nothing yet. Water signs. This is from the water signs. This is from the water sign. Spirit guides of all that is high. Oh, too many cards, please. Thank you. Too many cards. Thank you. Of that is high. Please generate a clear and positive message for my water signs. We've got a couple more poppers at the bottom of the deck. Broken open. First message that popped out and fell down, we have against the clock. Timing against the clock. It was in reverse. This card does read in reverse, so I will take that in reverse. Number 30. Something happens on the 30th that's in reverse. Against the time, in reverse. Are you trying to cram so much into your days that you're not fully enjoying anything? Again, do what must get done, then take the time to lavish yourself. Perhaps be lazy, read a book, do something creative, and commune with nature. Enjoy the time you get will do something. Enjoy the time as you get well, do something what must be done. Remember, life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that we take our breaths away. So, take advantage of the free time by having some fun time. All right. At the next card we have, in reverse, Hothead in reverse. Hothead 16, number 16. Something happened on the 16th. In reverse, we've got a live explosive here. Caution. Passive aggressive has always reminded me of a car insurance name. Let's discuss your needs to avoid confrontation by spouting out, appeasing, or just plain avoiding a situation. Someone asks of you. Here is a good time to assert yourself. No explosive, please. No explosions, please. It's okay to say no and to set boundaries. When you do so, you may find surprise that the whole world continues to move on, and so can you. There may be people in your life who back away because they set boundaries, but it's because of you, of those people. It's because of most of those people, the ones who cannot respect your wishes and boundaries, that are not your true friends. If people want to know why, you do not need to explain your reasons. If something being asked of you makes you uncomfortable, or maybe you just don't feel like doing something, try calmly declining, and trust you will feel relieved. Come on. Water signs, y'all can be very, very appeasing and always really trying to help, just like us Libras. I am a Libra sun, so sometimes you guys can be a little too appeasing. Try to make sure you appease yourself. Last but not least, continue with nature. Commune with nature. This is commune with nature. We had Hothead. That's crazy. Against the clock. Commune with nature. This talks about going out into nature. Going to the rivers, going to the lakes, taking a walk, taking a hike, going fishing, going out to nature and taking a fresh. Sometimes when people are freaking out and they're going through things, they say, "I need a fresher breath air," or a fresher breath air. Maybe you really need to go out and take a fresh breath air. I believe that the air signs got this as well for a message, which is really funny because I believe the Broken Open, they got as a message as well. That energy of being able, the commune with the nature energy allows you to renew and revitalize even your humanity and your human self, as Mother Nature allows kind of like a chlorophyll type of regeneration process, just like a plant. Just like plants need sun, humans need sun too, and fresh air. Last but not least, at the bottom of the deck, we have Broken Open. It looks like Mona Lisa kind of broken open. This is just saying, like, even though you must have some cracks to let the light shine through. You have been through something that has broken you into pieces, and you are down to nothing, right? When we break, it makes space for the growth. Like dense forest, no sunlight for new growth can happen. But when a tree falls or breaks, it allows the warming sun to penetrate the canopy and feeds the actual roots. You've been going through enough. It is time to feed your roots and to step into the sun. Remember that sometimes you must tear something down to rebuild it better, or to rebuild a better home. The same goes for you and yourself. Going through life-shattering events do not get you stuck in the ruins. What is happened and what will happen will happen. Instead of focusing on the ruins, build a new fabulous new dwelling. Never underestimate the curved feel of your renovated home. So basically, this reading has told me a lot about balance, told me a lot about boundaries, and boundaries to self, and boundaries of how to take care of self and make sure that self is okay and that everything is what it needs to be for you to be the best nurturer and naturer that you want to be, for not only yourself, but for everyone around. And we know as water signs, you guys can really care about the things you care about, especially when your emotions are evolved. So, like I said before, find those boundaries, and emotionally, I believe self and everything else will come in alignment. This is a Juju Knows Best reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and thank you for putting my readings to the test, baby. Okay. Juju's in and out. Like, subscribe, and share. Hopefully this reads for you. If not, see you in the next one.